Hello and welcome to gameplay for Prison Architect. My name is Nation. This time around we're not going to be doing a beginner's guide, we're actually going to be doing an actual gameplay of Prison Architect. We're going to be creating our prison and getting it as big as we possibly can. I'm going to be doing this on a large map, and you can see the conditions that I've set. We're only going to be doing forests and failure conditions, so that way I have to actually work to get this going underway. So, without further ado, if the game will start, we'll be able to get this going. So, we've got our workers coming in. First thing that we're going to do here is to set up our holding cell. I'm actually going to just set this over here. Let me double check. I can never remember the size that's needed. 5x5, so we'll do a 6x6. In theory, that should be good. Let's see. Let's just double check. Alright, yeah, that should work. Alright, once they get this underway, okay, there we go. Put the jail door right there. Anytime now. Anytime you can put that door in there. Alright. There we go. And it needs a potty and a bench. Then specify as a holding cell. Ah, damn it. I don't understand why that happens sometimes. You map it out and it still isn't what you need. Alright, whatever. We'll expand it. Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay. So there's a holding cell. I really don't care. It's got spotting in there, so that works for me. Let's see. So I'm gonna start focusing on my grants immediately. The basic detention center gives us 20,000 to start, and then we'll do administrative center. Gives us a whole ton of money. We've got 54,000 now. So I'm gonna have this as compact as possible. So this entire area is actually gonna be filled out, and I'm gonna have a whole bunch of different types of rooms. We're of course gonna have a shower in the yard. We have to have those for the grant, and then kitchen and canteen. We'll have set of offices. More importantly, we're gonna have these new different rooms, which actually I watched the Alpha 29 video last night. So I noticed these were a little bit different, and there's now a library, a chapel, and a parole room. Those will actually help people with their reoffending, from what I've understood. The parole room is actually pretty crazy, because if you read it there, it says that extra security is advised. Prisoners have been known to become quite upset when their parole is denied. So if you deny somebody's parole, there's a possibility that they could beat the crap out of whoever's in there, which is absolutely hilarious. So let's get this going. Let's see, we have to have 5x5 for the different offices, so let's see, let's map this out. So we'll start it off with 10x10. Let's see. So there's 5 right there. Yeah, we're gonna have to make this a lot bigger. And now, let's see. Are we gonna be able to set this up as our offices? So there's one. Let's see. Do this a little bit differently. Okay, so 5 by 5 right there. That much is good. And then another 5 by 5. Another 5 by 5. Alright. Alright. So let's actually do it like this. The reason I'm doing this is because I need to have enough space to be able to fit enough offices in there. So, let's see. You guys will see exactly what I'm doing here once we get this going. I've got it paused so time isn't flowing by us. Alright, so warden, foreman, security, accountant, psychologist. Let's see, what other ones are there? Well, that's actually pretty much about it. Let's see. Try that again. Warden, chief, foreman, accountant, psychologist. Warden, accountant, chief, foreman, psychologist. Alright. This is actually going to work out perfectly for what I want to do. Alright. Great. So that's gonna drive me kind of nuts if I have it like that. Alright, so I made the change there, and it's looking a little bit better. I think I'll be able to deal with that little overlap right there. So now let's go ahead and set our walls all the way down here. Now in theory this will be able to work out for us quite perfectly. This will be compact as I want it to be. Let's see, so 2 by 3 right there. Alright, and that's gonna be our basic layout, and then we're gonna need to two by three. Alright. Whoops. Alright, so once we get the cloning, we'll be able to make this go a lot easier. Is that gonna work? For the most part, it looks like it will. Alright. Okay, so looks like we're mostly good now. We've got 10 starting, so I think we're okay in that respect. And then we'll come over here and keep these as our pathways. This right here will be our yard, and then we're gonna set our walls like this so we can start working on buildings like the canteen. And the canteen I'm gonna set about right here. So that's gonna be the canteen. This will be the yard right here, and then our offices, and then the beginning of our cell block. And then I'm gonna start branching it out, and I'll have like the library and the chapel probably right here if I can work it out well enough. Now, one thing that we're gonna want to do as well once we get the prisoners in here, we're gonna set some gates so that prisoners can't escape out this route. Okay, let's set our road gate right here, and then we will also set the road gate right about there. You'll see why. Yep, there we go. So the reason that I put the road gate in the spot that I did is because it puts in these extra blocks on it. That way I don't have an overlap, and by doing what I did up here, you can see that it's also blocked off as well. So that's actually quite perfect. That's exactly what I was going for with it. Now the office buildings, I need to get that in there. Just to start us off, we'll get the cells in there, and then also set up the yard, and then start up our canteen. Now, a big thing to notice as well, what I'm doing is to set the what's the word I'm looking for? I'm making sure that everything is enclosed. The entire prison has to be enclosed as much as possible, so that you're not running a risk of your prisoners escaping. I've had prisoners actually escape on day one, and that was just phenomenal. I'm sitting here wondering what to do next, or I'm setting up a new building, and suddenly I've got prisoners running out the sides. So by keeping everything completely enclosed, I've actually completely stopped the possibility of it. I'd imagine that there is still a possibility of escape, but the prisoners have to be a lot more crafty. Alright. I really wish that you didn't automatically get lights in there. To a degree, I can see how it'd be beneficial, but that's a lot of money that's just blasted and is completely lost. Looks like I need to make a modification here. And then we'll demolish these walls. Alright, and... Alright, whatever. Works for me. And then the power station, I'm actually going to set up here. The water station. Water station I'm actually going to put somewhere closer to... I'm going to put that somewhere closer to the cells so that I don't have to send water everywhere. Let's see. Just debating which side to put it on. That works for me. Whatever. Alright, so now I just need to assign the kitchen here. And then the canteen. Let's see, table. Now we'll actually do it this style. Alright, so this will hold us off for a little bit once we get a lot more prisoners coming in here. We've got our cooker, and then we've got our fridge, and then the sink. So that will help out, and that'll get us going right away. We need 2 cooks. What was I gonna do? Office. Okay, so offices are set in there. Alright, office desk, one more, another. Alright, now I can't see. Okay, so those are set. Get the warden. Could probably use a handful more workers, but for what we're doing now, this should work for us. Alright, so we've got the warden, we've got 2 offices. Let's see, we'll start up finance. Then we'll also get the foreman. Alright. Alright, so now we've got everything started. We've got our canteen ready. Now we just need to work on our utilities really quickly. We'll just send this straight down. Send this over here. Let's see. Probably gonna need, yeah, actually, let's change that. We'll set the large pipe, and then we'll start building the large pipeline down there. My 1-year-old Owen is trying to get his input on the video too. Oh, yeah, he says we need water, huh? Yes, that's exactly what we're doing at this moment. Alright, get those going. I'm putting the toilets all in that corner right there, mostly for uniformity, but although prisoners have no liberties because of the laws that they've broken, things of that nature, they're going to actually they've still got to have some privacy, you know. They've got to be able to, they got to poop in peace. We'll put it that way. Alright, let's change one thing. Where's... Alright. Well, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it there, and for this video you can see everything going underway, and then I'm gonna show a nice little tip and a little trick that could help out in regards to making money later on. So as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe and the thumbs up buttons. If you have any suggestions or any crazy layouts for Prison Architect or any other games that you want to see me play, just leave a comment in the video, send me a message, leave it on the discussion page. But in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Thanks.